All right, guys, let's take our last letter and turn it into a misdirection. So remember that we came across here. Now we started doing this kind of setup. We feel good about that. Now the actual move is this. I didn't really touch it that much there, but now I think you see what's happening. Now let's see it in slow-mo. One more time in slow-mo. Okay, so what happened here? What happened here is what's called a misdirection. A misdirection is when you change the direction of the bottle by slapping it in a different direction. We're kind of going with the momentum of the bottle here, so it's a variation of a misdirection, but I feel like this is the first misdirection you should learn in order to understand the principle of it, and it's the easiest one to start getting it in the beginning. So all I'm really doing here is throwing this bottle up almost flat. You know, we practice with doing the rotation, but when we're actually gonna do the move, I don't crank it as much. I kind of leave it a little extra flat so that I can then tap down on the neck and bring it around. It's going to increase the time, increase the speed of the rotation, and that's what gives that illusion that, you know, you gave a misdirection to the bottle. So it's a really good starter misdirection. So again, just you're kind of throwing it up as you're slapping it down and letting it come around and then grabbing it here. And then just to complete the move, we are swinging it across our body once and then and we're letting it go and we're catching it actually regular grip. So let's do the whole move from the beginning in slow-mo, starting with the setup. Okay, so one last thing about this right here. I think you should be very comfortable doing this. So what I'm doing here is I'm just swinging it in front of my body. As it gets to here, I'm just turning my wrist over to allow me to continually swing this around in front of my body, very straight. You know, it's parallel to me. I'm not sticking it out here and doing weird stuff with my wrist. I'm just keeping this elbow tucked in and going like this. This is not a hard thing, but this is a very important motion in flair that you're gonna have to get down so if you're gonna look smooth. So make sure you can do this first off, just like I'm doing. And then once you get here, you're letting this go, and you're letting it go so it travels about a half a rotation, and then you're catching it upright. So again, once you've done your misdirection and you're here, swing it, and then catch it right there on the body of the bottle, and that's gonna set you up for our next move, and I'll meet you back here for it in just a moment.